David, you've talked before about how the modern Republican Party under Trump is basically just about owning the libs and memes. It's no longer about policy. Does it matter if they keep on winning? I mean, listen, they didn't win. They lost in 2018 and they lost in 2020. So it's not clear that they're continuing to win. But I think the important question is, when you have so many Republicans who don't really know anything about policy, and you have so many Republicans that no matter what aren't voting for Democrats, policy really doesn't matter very much. When you put out policy and then you fail and then your constituents don't hold you accountable anyway, why bother putting out policy at all? And there are some Republicans who are actually taking this and running with it. Madison Cawthorn, this new Trumpian elected Republican member of the House of Representatives, one of his aides, I think it was, someone in his circle said, we're not running a policy office. We're running a communications office, which is social media and interviews and confrontations that are visually compelling and this type of thing. These are their voters, right? And if they don't need to put out policy and risk failing to achieve it, and the voters are more interested in ways to own the libs and memes and this type of thing, then that's what they're going to get. And in fact, it's happening. Republican voters have been fed a constant stream of propaganda for about 6 years now, right? It's 2021. You go back to 2015 when Trump started running, and they've rewarded this behavior. The guy who said without any details, I'm going to get rid of Obamacare and do something beautiful. I'm going to build a wall across the entire border. I'm going to fix trade, except he ended up, replacing NAFTA with I don't even remember what it's called now, but it was more or less the exact same thing. They're fed the propaganda and they reward the candidates that feed it to them. They're represented by the political equivalent of internet trolls, and they love it. And when your priority is messing with the other side, making liberals feel bad or look bad or whatever, it becomes a feedback loop. The propaganda of Fox News and of Republicans gives an alternate reality to the Republican voter so that the Republican voter no longer cares about policy. And they use the propaganda to say, well, I can't vote for Biden because he's a communist socialist. I can't vote for Hillary because she has Parkinson's, or whatever the case may be. And then they don't. And then it makes it so Republicans continue to say, why run on policy? I'll run on memes. And this goes for elected officials. This goes for Fox News, Newsmax, OAN. That's how they push this stuff. And generally speaking, it works. Now, you can make the case, well, does it work? They lost the House in 2018. They lost the Senate in 2020. They lost the White House in 2020. I just have a hard time believing that policy would have done better for them because their voters have been so propagandized to. And that's the question I'll leave to you. Is there an advantage? I know that some of the traditional Republicans you get back with a focus on policy, assuming it's the right policy. But do they lose all of these Trumpies who never paid attention to politics to begin with and just showed up for the Mexican rapists type comments? Is it really a net benefit to go back to policy for the Republican Party? Let me know what you think. Bonus show today. This is the last show and bonus show before our break. We are off next week. The show's not canceled. Everything's fine. We're just taking a week off to regenerate some energy, and then we'll be back the week after. One of our sponsors, PureVPN, is giving you 47% off a 1-year plan, which comes out to less than $6 a month. PureVPN makes you anonymous online, and you can trust them. They're the only VPN with an always-on third-party audit, verifying that your internet activity is not being logged. PureVPN keeps you safe from hackers, prevents you from being spied on by your ISP, social media companies, government surveillance. It lets you stream shows and movies that aren't available in your country. PureVPN is super fast with over 6,500 servers, and you can use it on all of your devices with 10 devices logged in at the same time. You can try it for a week for just 99 cents, and you'll get 47% off a 1-year plan, which is less than $6 a month when you go to davidpakman.com/VPN. The link is under this video, and you'll even get an additional 10% off when you use the code Pakman.